All in Texas is finally in the history books, and AEW has delivered an unforgettable night with new champions, shocking returns, and even some incredible debuts. Stick around to find out what went down at All in Texas, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all your AEW news, rumors, and updates. Possible injuries at All In. In the opening match, we saw the Ops taking on the Death Riders for the Trios Championship. It was a great opener with intense action, but the Ops managed to retain the titles. However, after the match, the Death Riders attacked the champions. The most brutal moment came when Claudio Castagnoli delivered a vicious chair stomp to Samoa Joe's neck, causing Joe to require medical assistance and be stretchered out. This could either be a potential real injury or could be a storyline to write Joe off TV for a while. Similarly, in the main event, Will Ospreay tried to help Hangman Page, but the Death Riders once again attacked. With the numbers advantage, Claudio stomped on Ospreay's neck as well, leading to concerns that Ospreay might take some time off television, just like Joe. Next, new #1 contenders crowned. On this historic night, AEW All in Texas saw two new #1 contenders emerge in exciting casino gauntlet matches for both the AEW World Heavyweight Championship and the AEW Women's World Championship. In the men's casino gauntlet match, as promised, MJF managed to steal the victory after Mark Briscoe hit Roderick Strong with the J-Driller, leaving the door wide open for MJF to claim the win. This victory secures him a future AEW World Heavyweight Championship title shot, continuing his quest for dominance in AEW. Meanwhile, in the women's casino gauntlet match, Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena made a surprise entry and proved her worth by pinning Mina Sharikava to secure the #1 contender spot for the AEW Women's World Championship. This could finally be the push for Athena fans have been waiting for, and her momentum heading into the title picture is sure to excite the AEW audience. Next up, sad news for Adam Cole. In a heartbreaking turn of events, Adam Cole, the current TNT champion, was scheduled to defend a title in a highly anticipated match against Kyle Fletcher at AEW All in Texas. However, during the pre-show, Tony Khan made a difficult announcement. Adam Cole had not been cleared to compete due to injury. As a result, the TNT Championship was vacated and a fatal four-way match was set up to crown a new champion in his place. Later in the night, Adam Cole made a special appearance at the event, visibly emotional as he addressed the fans. He revealed that not only was he not physically cleared to wrestle, but mentally he was also struggling. Adam Cole expressed his hopes that this would not mark the end of his career. After speaking to the crowd, he left the title in the ring and embraced his friends, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong, thanking the fans for their unwavering support. It was a truly emotional moment, and we all hope that Adam Cole will recover soon and continue his journey in AEW. He's undoubtedly one of the greatest talents in the industry, and we're all rooting for his return. Next, new TNT champion crowned. Following Adam Cole's injury and the vacating of the TNT Championship, a fatal four-way match was set to crown the new champion. The competitors included Kyle Fletcher, Daniel Garcia, Dustin Rhodes, and Sammy Guevara. With Kyle Fletcher riding a wave of momentum, many fans considered him the favorite to claim the title. However, in a shocking twist, it was the veteran Dustin Rhodes who emerged victorious, securing his first ever singles championship in AEW. The win was incredibly emotional for Rhodes. The audience erupted in applause, showing their love and respect for the longtime wrestler who had given so much to the business. Young Bucks lose their EVP titles. AEW All in Texas was a night filled with surprises, and one of the standout matches was between the Young Bucks and the team of Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. The match had high stakes with a unique stipulation. If the Young Bucks won, Swerve and Ospreay would be banned from challenging for the AEW World Championship for a full year. However, if Swerve and Ospreay emerged victorious, the Young Bucks would lose their EVP titles. From start to finish, the match was an absolute classic, keeping fans on the edge of their seats the entire time. The high-flying action, near falls, and jaw-dropping moments made it feel like a five-star match. Both teams delivered incredible performances, and in a shocking twist, Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay managed to defeat the Young Bucks, securing the victory and marking a massive turn of events. With this loss, the Young Bucks were forced to give up their EVP titles, but match was truly phenomenal. Shocking turn and multiple return, one of the most exciting matches on the card was the Tag Team Championships contest, featuring Hurt Syndicate, Patriarchy, and Jet Speed. The action was non-stop, and it felt like the match could end at any given moment. In the end, Bobby Lashley played a pivotal role, shoving Christian Cage onto FTR before delivering a spear to secure the victory and retain the titles for his team. But what happened next left fans in utter disbelief. As FTR stormed toward Christian Cage, Nick Vane intervened, and just when Christian and Nick Vane were making their exit, Nick Vane turned on Christian in a shocking betrayal. Just as he was about to hit Christian with the concerto, Adam Copeland made his surprise return to save his old friend. Copeland delivered a line reminiscent, "Go find yourself." A powerful moment that set the stage for a potential team-up between the two. In the men's casino gauntlet match, another exciting return came from Juice Robinson, who had been sidelined due to injury for some time. Alongside him, the Guns made their return to television, bringing an added level of intensity to the match. Their involvement marked a huge moment for the division, and fans were thrilled to see them back. But the main event took things to another level with even more surprises. A masked man appeared during the AEW World Championship match, attacking Wheeler Yuta with a Busaiku knee, only to reveal himself as none other than Bryan Danielson, making his long-awaited return to AEW television. Danielson took down Riders with a vengeance, making his return a significant moment in the match. And if that wasn't enough, Darby Allin also made his return after a significant absence, storming down from the rafters with a cable and taking down the Riders in the process, and raising the stakes for AEW moving forward. Mercedes Monet's streak gets broken. The AEW Women's World Championship match at All in Texas featured Toni Storm defending her title against Mercedes Moné, and while the match may not have been the standout of the night, it still delivered a solid performance. It met expectations in terms of pacing and intensity. However, the most shocking moment came when Toni Storm defeated Mercedes Moné, ending her undefeated streak in AEW. Not only did Toni retain her title, but she also delivered a huge upset by breaking Mercedes Moné's momentum. New Unified Champion Crowned. We also saw champion versus champion clash between Kenny Omega and Kazuchika Okada for the Unified Championships. These two have previously delivered legendary matches that broke the 5-star scale, and their rivalry has been nothing short of iconic. When they faced off this time, it felt like a historic battle, a renewal of an age-old rivalry. While it may not have reached the heights of their past encounters, it still delivered a solid and intense contest that was worthy of the spotlight. In a surprising turn of events, Kazuchika Okada emerged victorious, defeating Kenny Omega to become the first ever unified world champion. This was an unexpected outcome that took the fans by surprise, as many had believed Omega would walk out as the victor. With Okada's win, he not only claimed the prestigious title, but also cemented his place in AEW history with a major achievement. AEW's heart reigns again. The main event of AEW All in Texas was a Texas death match for the AEW World Championship between Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. These two have a history of brutal, hardcore battles, and this one was no different. From the moment the bell rang, the chaos was unleashed. Glass, barbed wire, tables, and weapons were all in play as both men pushed themselves to their limits in one of the most violent matches of the year. Throughout the match, there were several surprise moments that added to the spectacle, including interference from the Young Bucks, the chaotic involvement of Death Riders, and major returns from Bryan Danielson and Darby Allin. But in the end, Hangman Page triumphed, thanks to an unexpected assist from Swerve Strickland, who helped him defeat Jon Moxley and reclaim the AEW World Championship. This victory was not just a personal redemption for Hangman, but also a declaration that no matter who steps into the ring, whether it's Jon Moxley, Adam Copeland, Bryan Danielson, Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, or Kenny Omega, Hangman Page remains the heart and soul of AEW. If you don't want to lose us, make sure to subscribe and join us for all the latest updates. See you in the next one.
Hey, did you like that video? Click the screen for more.
And where do you think you're going? Check out our official merchandise page and to support the entire cast. And thanks so much for being the elite. The elite, the elite. What, Nick, you're not going to sing it all with me this time?